It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun. Like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go right down to the wire, just like the last time these two teams played.
Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Some misdirection with the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, it's Joyner. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
And the Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. Tough run here, it's Joyner. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Left side is Carter. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So TCU's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. At the 45 on his way. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking to throw, it's Craig. Out wide right, it's Payne. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
And the Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the ground, it's Payne. They put the brakes on it. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Plows his way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Rush right in his face. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. So they move the sticks on the 1. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside, it's Danzy. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Carter. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Red Raiders are facing third and inches. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man. It's Carter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to Joyner. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards. And it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Buying a little time to his left. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, we just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage, an opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. Little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
Well, the offense is trying to complete that in route against zone coverage, but that was not a big window to try to fit that football in, and as a result, too easy for the defense to knock it down.
Wants to throw it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Craig. Look out! Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments, and those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. You need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Turns it upfield. Into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off play action on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The offense cashing it in on that drive. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Tells to run, wants to pass. Had to force that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he avoids the sack.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Craig. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Red Raiders sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Rides to the back. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's small. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Drops back on first down. Working that left side now. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And wings it incomplete.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw one first. Setting up the screen. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. And we begin with a look at Miami University taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's the Red Hawks getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. Make it now 6 straight victories for this team in what's turning into a very notable season. Now over to your game in Lubbock. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Texas Tech's head coach will be coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Craig. Grab behind the line, it's Payne. Makes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up a few. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on second down. He's got it. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up. Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drive.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in 2 gaps.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. To the air, it's Craig. They're all over him. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Keeps it on the option. Turning it on. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job.
Makes the grab in their space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Payne. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Craig. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse? Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30. He's at the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Here comes the heat. Finds his target. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Making his first move. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That's reeled in, it's Hudson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Fires to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. Final play of the quarter coming. In the backfield, it's Dwyer. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The play fake. Fires to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Hits inside, it's Payne. Dragged down. Third and long right here. Sets his feet, it's Craig. Finds his man. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on fourth. Throws to the wideout. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Second and long here.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Rush is on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been. And scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Makes the catch. It's Eakin. Flying out to the left. Pass attack. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the route is on. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Salt interwove, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Back to throw, it's Craig. Finds his tight end. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Horned Frogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, it's Payne. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes a catch.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Still looking. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
And, man, you knew he could do it, right? That's why you want to be in third and short. This offense, he drops back to pass. Everybody thinking pass, but he knew exactly where he needed to get. Lowered the shoulder, got there, got a little extra, but that's why this offense is so hard to defend.
They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the lone running back. He's past the sticks. There's a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Sets his feet. It's Craig. Flip it out to the back on the screen. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But I'll tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bunch formation for these receivers. Joyner again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Craig. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Long way to go on 2nd down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were